Good day everyone, this is Dude. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be building Lego set 40516. Everyone is awesome. Woo. Here, since it was Pride Month and this set got a lot of flack because it is somewhat Pride themed, figured, yeah, good one to do. So, sort out my bags real quick, and you get the fun ASMR of crinkling plastic. Downside of this build, a lot of crinkling plastic, and there are no numbered bags. How sad. So, I will do this the fun way, lots of little piles. That's a nice brick separator color. Beats the orange ones I have. So many orange ones. So many bags that I'm not even sure which ones to open first. Or how to lay them out. I know, the least fun part of the video, where I'm not talking, I'm just unboxing Legos. Or I'm bagging. This is gonna be interesting. Yay, not all are shown. Because I only had so much room in camera. And the first step is I built a lot of minifigures. Here, we'll build the pasty white one first because they're close enough to me. Well, oh, there he is. There we go. I will say this set was very poorly arranged in the bags. So this is going to take a minute finding all the little pieces for the figures. On the upside, at least, they're color coded. So it's easy to go which head goes to which body and so on. Pink. No. Oh, there's orange head. We'll say this set does appear to have some of the better hairdos for all the Lego sets. There's Red's hair. Helps if I put it on right. I really wanted to give him a mullet though. And you have to forgive me if the hand shaky thing. Slight nerves, slight getting over having episode of a fun nerve condition I have. Irony, it doesn't affect the hands, it affects the face. But I'll go into that one day in a video. So you go to purple. Purple has that nice bee hairdo. If you've ever seen the movie Hairspray, then you have seen the look on. John Waters, interesting writer, but he's from my state, so yeah. There's automatically a bias of like, oh, that's a nice hairdo. Still need to do light blue and green and yellow. There's body. Let's do yellow. The color that all Lego characters used to be. Nice, generic. The idea was it would work for everyone, in theory, because it matches no one, technically. Which, at the time, was a brilliant idea. But obviously, Lego has evolved with the times as well, and has done many skin-toned characters since then. Let's see here. Orange, red, brown, black, yellow, purple, blue, green, pink, white, and blue. Okay, we have all the main characters now. Set that aside. And now I dump you all off to the side. So I can quickly figure out a better spot to have these directions. So I can at least read them. And there was a noisy vehicle. Why they had to be so noisy? Your guess is as good as mine. That is not the right piece. That one goes there. That one goes there. Yay, I'm building a stage. Since there's Pride Month, I don't think this episode can be viewed in Florida or something like that. Because, you know, diversity or something. I've always been of the simple opinion, what two consenting adults do in the privacy is their thing. I'm not wanting to spy on them. Hopefully they're not wanting to spy on me. And though that in itself is its own kink, but yeah. That's side's point. Whatever makes you happy, go with it. As long as it's not hurting others. And no matter what some people say, just being of a different sexual persuasion does not hurt others. acting out in ways that literally hurt. That is obviously the difference there. And again, consenting, so BDSM, that's a different kind of hurting. Awkward chat now. But I've opened the box, so I can't undo what I've said without completely messing up my recording. Oh well. So you get to hear me ramble about stuff because I don't know what else to say. I still like Ron White's thing. It's a spectrum. Everyone's a little gay. If not, the porn industry would not do so well. Because you'd only look at, hey, there's the only gender I'm interested in, not multiple. Anyway. Going too far. I'm good at that sometimes. But no. And even if this set is more just going, hey, it's just diversity in general. Everyone comes in every different shape, size, color. For example, I'm a broken fat man. Hence the nerve issue is the broken part. But I do this because it's fun. I enjoy playing with the Legos. Hopefully you enjoy watching them being put together. If not, you can click off. Also, yay, Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Very useful to know when doing electrical engineering and with resistors and all, since those are color-coded to tell you the resistance. I know, random fact of the day. Dude has an electrical engineering background. There's your weird fact of the day. Now I spend 5 minutes looking for one little piece. And then I go, no, I'm just going to continue on. And when I find it, I find it. Or I don't.
Low battery.
And that's us. Me not hanging up a phone. Oops. So. Yes, this is a very special episode where I constantly do minor things to screw up. I am really not finding two pieces right now. Interesting. Well, when in doubt, just move ahead. We'll find them in a bit. Make sure this is in somewhat framed view so it can be seen. Fairly nice simple build all in all. Again, my biggest complaint is the bags for this one could have been done a lot better. The upside is, as I build, I'm seeing more and more of the pieces. So it makes it a little bit easier to pick what I need out. Put this around. So I now go over to green. That's not the piece I need. Those are... That is... Yay, finally found one of the pieces I was missing. Hopefully we'll find more as I go along. So yeah, this is the biggest challenge, is figuring out someone to talk about of interest. Or even going, where did this one piece go? It's going to drive me crazy finding this one missing brown piece. Shouldn't have fallen off the table, but we'll check in a minute. Aha! Finally found it, actually. Yay! So our rainbow slowly comes together. Pardon? The weird Lego dance floor is coming together nicely. Okay, light blue. On the upside, at least I'm not trying to sing the theme from the Lego movie. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's banned by the Geneva Convention or something. Used to be able to sing. That was back in middle school and all, so yeah. That was ages ago. And it's the old adage, if you don't use it, you lose it. Could I, in theory, regain singing voice? Maybe. Do I have a real need to? No. Besides, it was best in a choir, not solo. Looking good so far. Again, it's been nice if they put all the 2x2 studs together. I'm colorblind, it seems, for a moment. That was weird. This is what happens when you're thinking, why aren't these sorted better? And going, what color am I looking for again? Oops, put in the wrong place. Very easy to correct, at least. I think I see how this is going. Yep. So layering the same way as just did, with 3x3 on top and then another row like this. Grab the right color, dude. Do love that song from Good Burger. I'm a dude, she's a dude. Ah, you did have to hear some of my singing. I lulled you in with a false sense of security. Oh. These are the minor jokes I make just to amuse myself. Because at the moment, I have maybe a couple views on a few videos, mostly the Lego ones, so. That's what people have to put up with. And this is going to be a long video. One day when I learn editing, I will condense it. But that is not today. And just because. Skip ahead just a little as I go along. So it's not exactly as the directions would be, but it's still following the directions in a very scatter-minded approach. But yes, going back to the colors of a rainbow, Roy G. Biv. Electrical engineering is fun. Let's just screw up, then it's quite shocking. But don't bump. And for the religious part of my video, I now talk about what is referred to as a Jesus stick. So, doing basic electrical engineering, you will run into capacitors. They store a decent amount of power in them. So, in some devices, you get into really big capacitors, which can hold a lethal dose of electricity. Now, a lethal dose actually can vary. It's not the voltage, it's the amperage. So, you can hit 1 amp through you. That will stop the heart. Thankfully, the human body is quite resistive to a degree, so you have to get into weird voltages and all. But anyway, getting back to the Jesus stick. The Jesus stick is essentially used as a stick with a metal end, and the other end of it is, which has a lead going to ground. The part you hold is insulated, so at no point are you part of the circuit. And you touch it to the capacitor to discharge it. Get a nice little spark out of them. And the reason it is referred to as a Jesus stick is because if you forget to use it, or if it's used wrong, you're going to see Jesus. Yeah, thankfully in college that was never an issue. I have a few friends who I'm pretty sure if you connected a battery to them, they would charge the battery. Yeah, electrical engineers are an interesting group of people. I went to a very strange little college. Nothing but engineers of one form or another. For example, I'm a telecommunications engineer for my bachelor's degree. And I'm building Legos for the internet. You can see nothing because I actually have a nice job in my field. I, again, do this for fun. Skip ahead. I already did a lot of those steps. Let's make this little. Again, why are these three over here in this bag where everything is? Again, very poorly put together in the bags, but whatever. But yeah, I strongly encourage anyone, if you're looking at any careers for future, there are several good jobs you can get in the telecom world. It's specifically the security end of computers. It's a very in-demand field. And trust me, I would love to have more people in the field. But yeah. And going back to college stories. So, several of my friends back in college had horrible ADHD. Sure many of you have experienced it where, yeah, focusing is really hard. Unless you're really interested in something. Some of the best computer programmers I've ever seen have ADHD. Because when they focus in on code, they essentially are madmen or women. And worst case, you occasionally have to remind them to stop and actually eat. Because they get so focused on what they're doing, they forget to do other things. But yeah, the tech field, there's lots of different areas in technology. It's just finding the right thing that is right for you. It's kind of like it wasn't till my last year of high school that I even wanted to go to college. Because, to be honest, most colleges didn't fit who I was. Very introverted in nature. Not my thing. And then this one recruiter showed up for the college I went to. Very tiny school. At the time, they only had a whole 10 majors. But it fit me. But thankfully, ran into that recruiter. And that was fun, going to my parents. Hey, remember how I said I just wanted to go with certificates and all? I suddenly want to go to college. Okay, there was a shadow on that. Made me think it wasn't connected right. Yeah, thankfully, I had very supportive parents. Sadly, both have passed. Who were all for helping me get into and pay for. Because holy crap, college is expensive. And that's the other thing. You don't know what you want to do after high school, but you still want to go to college and all. community college is a fantastic place to start. Because the upside is you're not going to be wasting money trying to figure out what your interest is. Nothing like spending 2 years at a very expensive college just to go, I don't like this field. Most of those do transfer, but again, it depends where you end up transferring to. Now, in my case, I knew I liked technology and computer security and networking, so it fit for me, so I was able to go straight in. But that first year whooped my butt. But I learned, got better with time management, and now I somehow have a master's. Not bad for a kid who was in special ed in elementary school. And here we have everyone is awesome. There we go. A nice set of inclusivity for whatever shape, color, size. Admittedly, they're all the same height, but Lego rarely has a big difference between adults' figures. So, anyway, thank you for tuning in. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.